right, so welcome. Focused Hands here. Welcome back. So I have these slivers to kind of help, how do you say, keep the sound down of this rattling. So a lot of this is due to the wheels rattling out of the socket. This sleeve is supposed to help with that. And once I switch over to my head cam and whatnot, we'll get a chance to see this. I just want to see if I can slide it in here and see what it sounds like with this on there. So I slid it in just like that. Look at that. No more of that sound. It's already gone. It's crazy. That's crazy. So yeah, so this does work. Thanks a lot. Fixed this house. Now it's got to get it off. And where you all can see. Right? So I got it off. Here it is, all dirty now. But you have to test it, and it does work. This quiets it down quite a bit. Okay, so in this box here are my green hinges. I ordered these from Green Hinge, specifically like I showed in the short. These will fit. So these is not labeled number 1. So it'll be this one right here. Don't touch that one because it has the red on there. You will injure yourself for sure, because your spring up here is tied to this one right here. So we don't touch that one at all. Now, with that said, we are going to go here. This is labeled number 1. Yeah, my garage door is dirty. And then we're going to take the hinges off of this one, and this whole assembly is going to come out, and we're going to install this with the wheel. I got new bearings. I'm going to show you in a second, and do this one by one. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to go up, up the list, and all these are labeled 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to come over to this side and do the same exact thing here. 1, 2, and 3. And we should be good to go on that. I wonder if they have any for this up here. We'll see, because that one needs to be changed out too. But anyway, so let me get started on this, and then I'll cut you back on. Stay focused. All right, so for starters, I'm going to do a sound test so that you can hear what it sounds like prior to me doing any work on the garage. So here we go, sound test. Sound test is complete. I think I'm going to do one hinge, and then the other one hinge, and then the second hinge, and the second hinge, etc., until I get them all done. Let me grab my impact gun so that I can do this quickly. All right, we'll start over here. So we'll start over here. My hinges are going to be different from yours on the size. So, or should I say my bolts are going to be different. They may or may not be different. So don't pay too much attention to that. Just on like what I'm doing. This is a size 11. And we're going to go 1 for 1. One side and work our way over to the other side. All right, so it's out. This whole assembly is going away. All right, let me go grab the bearings. I need to show you what the bearings look like. All right, so here is the nylon bearing versus what I have here. Much more beefier and doesn't shake. This one's much more beefier. So we're gonna put that back in there like so. Then let me go grab some stuff for this. All right, I got some bearing grease here. I'm gonna use this bearing grease on the bearings, obviously. Just going to, I'm just gonna dip my finger in there and rub it on the bearing. Get all the way up there. Just like so. And then I'm going to slip on one of these into that hole. These very I'm about to add some grease to these. Give me a second. Add a little grease to these, because yeah, like these don't want to go. I want to slide in, you know? Kind of like that. Don't want to break it. Come on, man. It's not working. I destroyed one. Oh, well, guess it goes that way. So you gotta put it in from the right. Let's take our nylon wheel, stick it in there, and then we will take this, rotate it in and on. Make sure it fits in the track. And lines up like it's supposed to. All right, then we're gonna hand thread it. Just like so till we get them all in. Yeah, I mean. All right, I'm gonna clean my hands off. And then we need to lock the ends. And find something to hit that on. There's a hammer right there. All right, so there's that one. Now let's move over to the other side. Make sure we're doing number one. We are. Okay, I'm gonna grab my grease. And the hinge. So if it's number one like this, you want the hinge to go from the right side. It's to slide in like so. Good stuff. Then we need our nylon bearing. Gonna put a little grease on it. Take your finger, throw a little grease on it. A little bearing grease. Okay. And nice and dandy like that. Get my rag here. Wipe my finger off. So this one's gonna go on the left side and in. Cover up my bearing grease. You can't see from behind me, but because I'm covering it, I'm gonna slide it in. Find our hole. Get our first mark in. Find our second hole. I'm gonna go to our fourth hole. Then we'll do our third hole. Almost fell. You know, it might be a little tough to see, but I'm my own camera guy. I'm gonna push that a little more. It's good to go. That came out. Not what I was expecting. Okay. That's in. So it's already pushing. It's already pushing really good on the door. I'm already loving the fix. It's got it already pushed up against the seal on the outside. Pretty cool stuff thus far. Already impressed. Already. Okay, so we're gonna start on that end so that I can work back to something that's nice over here. That completes phase one. We're gonna move on to phase two now. So again, just gonna take it all off. I need an extension. All right, phase two is commencing. Let me go grab the phase two stuff. All right, now we need a sleeve from the right. It does go in, sits in there like that. And we need a bearing. From the bearing, take a little bit, rub it on there, be liberal with it. This is the last time I'm going to talk about this, and I'm going to go on a no talk for the rest of the video until I get finished. All right, so I got both of those in. Got 1 and 2 in. I'm gonna go over here now, back to the number 2 on this side. Get this knocked in, and then we'll continue to track. Boy, it's hot. It's hot in this garage right now. Sweating a little bit. Sweating a little bit. Okay, 2 more to go. Let's rotate back over here so we'll finish on that side. Number 3 is up and at him. All right, we got 1 to go. I don't know why that was so tough, but whatever. I'm gonna reuse this one. right, one more to go. All right, so my camera cut out because it was getting too hot. It can't survive. It's funny. But the phone is still going strong. So we're gonna finish up with the phone and give you all the before and after on the sound. I do have a thunderstorm going on right now, just so you know, in case you're wondering what that is in the background. There's a whole thunderstorm, severe thunderstorm going on. And here I am in the garage working on my garage door. What I can say is the wind has not pushed the garage door open, for starters. That is a positive already off the bat. All right, and last but not least, let's lock it in. All right, so there you go. Let me take it off. You all can see. All right, hinge number 1, 2, 3. I didn't change those, but I changed out the bearings and I added a sleeve. Same thing over here. Hinge number 1, hinge number 2, hinge number 3. Added a sleeve, changed out the bearing on that one. Here are all my old hinges. And these things are what they are. Let's get everything out of the way. Let's get a nice little test to see what it sounds like now with the garage door opening. Let me clean my hands a little bit too. This is a 40-minute, it took me 49 minutes to complete this to this point, just FYI. Having to shoot and everything. You probably can do it faster if you didn't have to shoot the video, but it took me 49 minutes and it's 80 degrees in my garage. Absolutely unbelievable on the sound. So much better. So much better. All right, so for starters, I'm gonna do a sound test so that you can hear what it sounds like prior to me doing any work on the garage. So here we go, sound test. Well, you let me know what you think about that. This is a whole lot better. It's actually pressed up here really good now, up against the door. This one isn't so much, but it's definitely got pressure up against the door a lot more than it did with the other rack. So I'm super excited about this as is, super excited. And I wish I could replace the ones down here, but I'll have to get someone to come because this is connected to the spring and I don't want, to injure myself or mess up my garage door. But the idea would be to replace those as well. So yeah, again, let me know what you think down in the comment section or, reach me out on Instagram, on X, because I'm on both of those too. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about completing the Focus build here, this beauty. This is a beauty. I love it. Can't wait to get the dual exhaust on this thing and go with it. And let me know what you think about this video. Anyway, Focus Tans, signing off. Peace.